Hello, one and all. Hello. Welcome to CRF tier number 2. We're back after what I will admit on my end was a bit of a shit show. Excuse my français. So I wholeheartedly apologise for the disrupted coverage during the Japanese Grand Prix, and just want to apologise straight off the bat. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I am a human being, and I messed up, I done goofed. And hence, I've done a little bit of work behind the scenes, but I hope I've been able to make things a little bit better. Welcome to CRF2 once again. My name is Marlboro, and hopefully we actually get to show you the race this time. That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? I do pray for us being able to show you the whole race today without the overlords taking us down. Last time out then, it was, we had 2 races. Japan, don't worry, for those who wondered where it's gone into the void. I have recorded it, but me, brain, life, haven't quite figured out the time to sit down and go through it all. So, please forgive me. I will sit down and do it at some point with Japan's footage. I just need to condense it down and basically get the ball rolling on it, and then I can fly through it. So, I will go over the results of those 2 Grand Prix to get you guys and gals watching back up to date with what is going on, because a lot has happened in the past few weeks here on CRF land. So let's start with Japan. It was, where is it? None other than, after our poll, which we did see Fridge take pole position by 3/10. It was Swifty actually who managed to give a great drive to secure the win from ARX Biscuit and Chiara right at the line. A great result there from those 3, covered by only a second, with the top 5 only by 2 seconds. So I presume, obviously no footage back, but this race had one of those last minute massy safety cars. With whopping out of 20 drivers, we had 14 who finished, all on the lead lap, but Williams got the maximum points on that day. And last time out in Canada, do excuse me as I need to mute the TV to stop any echoing coming through. I'm just going to get the right graphics set up a sec. So, tyres, best, on and on. Excellent, splendid, right. And last time out in Canada, it was Fridge who took pole position by over, just about 1.5 tenths over Laval Fusion, with Swifty in 3rd, Shadow in 4th, Daredevil 5th, and Fado in 6th. But the race winner was Laval Fusion in the Aston Martin, a brilliant achievement from the British driver, with their former teammate ARX Biscuit in 2nd and Daredevil in 3rd place. If you Twitch chat could let me know if I'm coming across a bit too loud or too quiet, please let me know and I'll make the changes necessary. What else? So in the standings, after all of that, Swifty OZ is on top with 39 points, and I think there's a blue car, and it is though! Perfect timing, Swifty. Thanks for jumping out the pit lane. And I believe, oh my goodness, that is so loud coming from my end. Holy moly. I'm just going to pop it to the other side whilst I figure this one out, fellas. But basically, we've got the Williams here of Swifty. Wait, I think actually number 39. 35, I was going to say. I thought they were going to have 39 points, same as the number. But they've got 39 points from ARX Biscuit in 2nd, who's jumped 2 places thanks to that good result. In 2nd place, Fridge is also in the title contention, after securing all the pole positions so far this season. In 3rd on 30 points is the Aston Martin combo of Daredevil and Laval Fusion in 4th there, and 5th place with 22 and 20 points respectively, with Luke Gill, our vice champion from last season, in 6th place on 19 points, Charlie out on 14 there in the Sauber. This means in the team standings, Williams are on top with 53 points, Aston Martin jumped 5 places there and are now into 2nd place with 42 points, with Mercedes in 3rd on 38, so Aston Martin, McLaren up 4th with 35. And now we're going to go on board with a lap of with all the corners. So coming through now into turn 1 and 2. 1 is a flat out right hander, then into a flat out left hander, then revving out in 7th gear, brake and the 1 meter board. Slight lock up there over the sausage curve. It doesn't disrupt Swifty too much, goes all the way out to the right. We've got a gentle on the power here, coming into 4 as you get a little bit of lower speed there. Fly through the fast flat, turn 5, open the DRS flap, the Williams flap is open. Thundering now down the old start finish straight into this long left-hander. It's a very tricky mini-speed corner. There's multiple ways to take this line. Swifty's done the wise line there, kind of lead the corner, and now coming off the old start finish straight with the old layout prior to the circuit from the 2011 season. Coming through Cops corner, the famous corner where Hamilton with the start line 23-1. It's flat out through there from Swifty. No holding off the throttle, revving it all the way maximum with 7th gear. That Mercedes engine must be screaming as we go through Maggots, Beckett's, Abbey and Chapel, I believe what all these names are, I'm not great with them, down the final DRS straight as they're going to be given a tow through the Haas there of Martin Varga. Great stuff there, clever introducing the Haas, flying through. There's just a downshift of a gear or two into this right-hander before we come into the final chicane where the through goes Hamilton moment happened. Riding the curves there is Swifty, excellent use of suspension, obviously not too stiff, not too stiff on the Western car with a bounced off it. Flying through the final corner, is on to provisional pole, a 1:26.1. It's the benchmark to set, and I believe Martin's time is invalidated. So the next car to focus on, I think, is going to be one of the Astons, but they're starting a run. So I'm trying to see who is on a run we should focus on. Who is on a run? We have got Morale Fusion. So let's see what they can do here. They're getting a nice tow from the Mercedes. Coming through turn 3, very good there. A bit more smooth, not quite as locked up as Dave Raptor is in second place right now, with Tox K up into second now with a 27.0. Alex in the RB is in third with a 27.144, 300ths faster than Dave Raptors. Leighton is in fifth place in the Ferrari with a 27.5. I'm sure they will be able to go faster. As Ralph Fusion takes the corner bar, nice job for the RBs to jump up the way. I know Rizzy. There we are. Finally said it. Has got up into second there. A great lap time for the Williams. The 1:26.9. The Sphinx themselves is in seventh, but they've got no time obedience. It's not fully represented at this stage. I think that's it for now, really. So currently it's Swifty on pole position. Is leading his teammate. Then Tox Kane third. Alex in fourth. The Ferraris of Dave Raptors who's reserved. Wonderful, in fifth. With Leighton in sixth and Spinks in seventh. But what could Laral Fusion do? Number 21 is coming through the final corners now and should be on course to jump into the top 10. Let's see what happens here. Goes into second place with a 1:25.6.5. Good lap time there. A real strong challenger to Swifty's lap, but ARX Biscuit has jumped up into second place with a 1:26.3. These times are only going to get faster as more rubber is placed on the road. Excellent stuff from the McLaren Biscuit there. Their teammate is up into fourth place with 26.7. I think the next driver on a run is going to be Big T, by the way, in the Alpine for this race. The number 15 is coming round the final few corners now, and looks like they will be on course to set a clean lap, which will go on the leaderboard. Meow Slayer down in 14th, I'm sure not representative time, but coming through the final corner, Big T up to 13th with a 27.8 there, and that is the last one on a run, I believe, except for Radanis and the Red Bull. No one else is on a run. I'll check your Twitch chat in just a second, and then we'll get into thanking some sponsors. But Darnis is the last driver up, been solid this season from what the points show. Red Bull currently in 8th place, only on 15 points. I'm sure they'll want to be getting a few more of that this weekend as Darnis crossed the line. Goes to the 12th there with a 27.4. And I think that is all. So we'll pop some attention on. Is everybody just going to go in the pits now? There we are. We'll focus on G Shuai. Of course, a massive thank you to the partners that do make this league all possible, because without them, honestly, we wouldn't be here today. Thank you to Track Titan, NordVPN, Cyleague, Stylex, Rogan G, Pitlane Prince, 5W3D Rap, and Mozart Racing, along with all the staff and stewards that make this possible. This is round 4 of, well, I call it week 4 of CRF Racing for our 9th season out of 10. as we're at the Silverstone circuit here in Great Britain. 28th of September 2024. Tomorrow on the Sunday at 7:30 you'll be joined by some wonderful commentary, I'm positive, for the Tier 1 stream where the best of the best races go around to prove who is the bestest within the CRF fold, as we are going to be onboarding a lap from Ryan Berger as they lock up the front left there, going through the very tricky medium speed, especially this corner. If you put the power down too early, you can spin. And I suspect one or two might have a spinner there throughout this race. And then, to close out the month of September, we're going to give you a real treat, as Tier 3 are going to be on the commentary duty with the Ralph Fusion, and I propose the schedule will be most, I don't know, high confidence rate saying it usually is Daredevil alongside the Ralph Fusion. Two Aston Martins. So there we go. Right, Ryan Berger in the background has jumped up with a purple second sector. So this could be a very fast time. Alpine having had the best start so far this season, only on 2 points, but does house the title holder within this division, Valentino Camper, who's now managing down at the Sauber. We're coming through the final corner now. Ryan Berger's got to be careful not to use that curve too much, and goes to 26.9. Good lap time there. Few hundreds off Fridge, but very, very good stuff. Meowslayer has jumped up into 5th with a more representative lap of 26.7. Great stuff from them, and I think our pole sitter Swifty is on a run as we speak. Let's see what the Williams could do. Coming through to the DRS rate here, the first one on the course. And again, they are using pretty much every single shred of the power, not too much though. They have found a bit of time. So not at this rate, it could start to enter the 1:25. Excellent stuff. True story. I actually went to this Grand Prix last year, and I gotta say, in fairness to EA, the laser scanner is very, very accurate. I even do it all the time. But there's cars in the way! Get out the racing line! Oh, thank you, Mark, I was going to say. But coming through now, the iconic Maggots Beckett's at the Chapel, I believe they're called. Let's see the ingenuity from Swifty as he gets a little bit loose on the curve. Again, that corner there could be a big one for track limits. I know it was when I was practicing for this race. As they found the 10, this will enter the 1:25, ladies and gentlemen, provided Swifty doesn't do a whoopsie. Well, let's see here. The Williams car now comes thundering down as I believe the Aston Martin of Ralph Fusion is set to start their flying run. What could the 35 do? And they go over the teeth curbs there. It was a 1:26.014. That would have been an improvement by 800s, but unfortunately it's not meant to be, and that is them off their run. Who is on a run? Let's go on board with Alexander in the Red Bull. Alexander, one of our regulars, the Belgian driver, I'm sure will want to have a good result in this tier. Last time out, where are they? Where are they? That's right, they finished 5th last time they raced at the Japanese Grand Prix. Wasn't streamed, but it has been archived. I've kept the archive footage. I just need to actually sit down and go through it. But they're finding 2:10s here, as Dave Raptors there is up into 4th. Fado has absolutely come out of nowhere in the RB. Great stuff to see, as they're up with a 1:26.6. Great stuff there. Really in the top group. Could be some good points for Racing Bulls. But what about the other RB of Red Bull? Oh, Alexander! Into 12th there. They went over the teeth curbs there, as my microphone just can't handle the excitement. It can't. I just bring a bit too much hype at times. But now we've got an Aston Martin on a run. It's Daredevil. They have found 3/10. Sector 2 is flying off the shop, and the number 19 looks like they're about to maybe jump on the first pole. They found about 3/10. This would slot them, I believe, into 3rd. Let's see what happens here. The Aston to the line, goes into 3rd. Brilliant run there. A 26.3. The number 19 should be very happy with that run. Next on a run, who is in the fight? I think we've got a wild Mercedes of Fridge. The driver so far, who at this point has been the only one, I believe, in this championship to get a pole position in this division. which takes a lot. But the number 37 now comes to the Abbey and Chapel corner. Got to be careful not to go over it too much. Doesn't. Puts the power down. Going to tuck into the nice slipstream there of the Red Bull. But Fridge really using all the power, signifying their intent. If they come thundering through this corner again, you can use a lot of curve there. I've got to make sure you don't go over the teeth curve, otherwise you will get your lap time deleted. Braking a little bit on the front there, probably got the front brake first, a little bit too forward. Slight compromise of the exit. Fridge keeping it together is up to 5th place, at 26.4. Close, but not enough from the Mercedes driver. Who is on a run? I think that is everybody, except we've got Adonis on a run, but we're going to go on board with Mr. Varga here. Let's see what the number 89 can do. In the half, as they open the DRS flap now, all the way down to the start-finish straight. As we are going to carry on here, as Varga has decided they're going to come in. At this rate, if they don't set a lap time, they're going to start last. We've only got 4.5 minutes to go, which means there's only time really for 2 laps tops. Anyone else on a run? Leighton is not. Adonis is not on a run. Okay then. Let's have a look at your Twitch chat. Let's have a look. Let's go over with Leighton. Hello, Mishu. Nice to see you, dude. Again, please ignore the bots. There is one in the chat. Please do not give it any acknowledgement that it deserves. How am I going across Twitch chat? I hope I am doing fine, that you can hear me and all that stuff. Hope I'm coming across loud and clear. So, next time out then will be the Hungarian Grand Prix as we enter into October. Should be a fun race, but I think Silverstone's going to be one of the funnest. Usually it is one stop, but the soft tyres do work around this track. It's one of the few in which you can use them. So, again, I think it'd be very, very interesting to see, as I think Alex and the Sphinx are out. I think the Sphinx... Oh no, Alex is first. Let's give the RB some coverage here. As I have a little sip on some Viva there. I've got to say, having a nice cup of coffee takes me right back to the tube times. No matter that, let's see if Alex, not to be confused with Alexander in the Red Bull, the number 29 comes around the final corner now to start their run. They were 2/10 down on the last hot lap attempt, as goes Turbo Sphinx. So this is it. This is the fight for pole position, ladies and gentlemen. All 19 cars have basically only got one more opportunity left. Unless, if any of these guys who went up really early have stacked up with a lot of fuel. Let's find out here as the cash flap is open. And let's see what Alex could do. Thundering to the first checkpoint, they're finding 2/10. What about Turbo Sphinx behind? They found only one. Going back then to Alex, they navigate through the tricky section of corners here. These mid-speed corners, so easy to spin the car up, but keeping it nice and controlled there. Is Alex as a McLaren who needs to get out the way, and a Red Bull as well. It could be an RB, I'm not too sure. They're all colour blue, like half the grid is, I swear. But coming through now, Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel. Here, nice and controlled there from Alex. Currently 60th. If they can find just about 1.210, there's cars weaving here. Alex has gone purple. I dread to think the consequences here, as they're going to tuck into the slipstream. Their teammate's going to give them a nice tow, surely. I mean, it only makes sense. You've got to be clever. Oh, no. But to be fair, I didn't really need a tow at this point. We're braking now, nice and hard. Slight lock up on the front left, but it's all good. Navigating through the final corners. Excellent car control. Alex to the line. Goes into 6th with a 26.5. Turbo Sphinx goes to 17th with a 27.3. Next car, who I think is going to be worth following, is... Who's the dark blue one there? It is a dance on an outrun. So I think it's going to be a McLaren. No, honestly. Who's actually going to finish a run? You know what I mean? Who's actually finishing? Well, Fado is starting. G Batman is starting. Now Slayer, I know Crazy is starting. Adonis is starting. Big T, there we go. We eventually find a car who is about to start, who's coming to the end of their run, the number 15 Alpine. Their teammate currently sits in 14th there, Ryan B. But let's see, can Syndical provide the extra beef to the burger? And not quite there, hopped over the penultimate curve. That's going to cost him some time, but still an improvement, but not enough to jump a position. Next car across the line goes Dave Raptors into 8th place, splitting the RBs. As I think an Aston Martin now is coming to finish their run. No, they're starting, I should apologise there. Let's have a little look. Which of the pole contenders is close to finishing? I think it's going to be, for the top 10, it's Batman. There's also Fado. Let's see what Batman can do as they come round through the final corners. Thankfully, we still can't read the number plates, that's amazing. But Batman, first to complete their session, into 6th. What about Fado behind? Goes into 5th with a 26.4. The times should start to come in. Next up is going to be one of the McLarens of ARX Biscuit and the Red Bull, I believe. Let's see what happens here. One of the Red Bulls crosses the line. I know Rizzy goes into 11th with a 26.8. Adonis with a 26.8 as well, but goes to 13th. Biscuit goes to 3rd with a 26.2. The Haas of Varga goes into 11th. Next up comes the Sauber of Tox K, who's in 15th place. Then we got a Mercedes, a flying Mercedes on a run, and I believe it's going to be it is Fridge. The camera decepted me, people. Oh, but they've had a mistake. Fridge has had a mistake. Oh, that has cost them pole position here. L'Oreal Fusion jumps into 2nd place in the Aston with a 26.1 as 50 is gaining more time here. What about Daredevil? They've not been able to improve. Fado in 5th place, Fridge in 6th, Batman 7th, Miasla 8th, Alex is going to be 9th, with Dave Raptors in 10th, Leighton 11th, Varga in 12th, and Rizzy. So it looks like it's going to be, as Alexander's had a spin, Swifty will take pole position with a 5.873. A brilliant lap time there from the Williams driver, and they will be starting the British Grand Prix, the CRF2 in pole position. The first one of this championship, not by Fridge, as they tried and had a bottle there right at the very end. L'Oreal Fusion, good lap, and will be starting in 2nd place. Then it's Biscuit in 3rd, Daredevil in 4th, Fado in 5th, Good in 6th, Batman in 7th, Miasla K in 8th, Alex 9th with Raptors 10th, rounding up the top 10. It'll be Leighton in 11th place, with Martin Varga, I believe, rounding out the top 12. This is nothing from Twitch chat over at www.twitch.tv/CRF Racing League 2. There we are. So it is then Leighton in 11th place, Martin Varga 12th. I know Rizzy in 13th, Adonis 14th, Toxky 15th, Ryan Berger 16th, Alexander 17th, Turbos 18th, and Big T rounding up the grid in 19th. Just checking the race director. My race predictions, not like anybody asked. I think, thank you to all 6 of you, by the way. Thank you to all 6 of you, by the way. If you scroll to our About page, we are on the push for 100 followers. We have got our main Twitch channel linked below. You'll also see a YouTube column where we are I think we are in the throes of uploading some highlights, but you know, it does take some time. Obviously, it's not the it's not an easy thing to do. On there currently is a 3 hours of the Red Bull Ring, so exciting stuff. Right, we've also got a Discord server for the Racing League and Motorsports division respectively, so if you'd like to get involved as the British rain has arrived, oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, this is going to be fun, and it's looking a bit thick, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a wet British Grand Prix. Oh, I can't wait for that one. Lights are about to come on, the 5 red dots are about to go off, and away they rumble like an episode of Mr. Tumble. It's a flying start from the Williams there. Swiftly to P1. Fridge in P5 making an overtake. Oh, chaos. There's a lot of spraying. You can barely see what's going on. Fridge makes a move. The Haas sends it down the inside, outside of nearly a few cars, and managed to keep it clean. The two Mercedes are also going on the offensive, but everybody, impressively, has made it out. Swiftly using the clear track to their advantage and is absolutely putting the power down, as I think nearly everybody, yes, everybody is on the intermediate. Now second, Yao Slayer up in the 7th there. Oh, there's a dropout of I Know Rizzy, has dropped down the order to 13th. As Ryan Berger's trying to go on the inside of Batman. Oh, I Know Rizzy getting a little bit close, losing out a little bit on the traction, and the Williams is down to 13th place. It's looking like to be a no stop or one stop, unless if this rain goes, but only the drivers know that one. But Swifty leads from Laurel Fusion, ARS Biscuit and Daredevil. In terms of changes at the moment off the line, we have got Fridge moving up a place, Fado dropping down one, Dave Raptors moving to Ryan Berger has moved up past 5 cars. An incredible start in the rain, all things considered. Not so much for the car behind the Batman, but I think these two could be involved in a little switcheroo. Alpine versus McLaren. McLaren got to the outside, and the Batman, the Dark Knight, gets a little bit of overspeed there, a little bit of wheel spin. Thankfully, no damage sustained to the number 43. And a bit of a bump from Crizzy from behind. Full of Riz is the Williams, but a little bit of traction loss. It's still going side by side all the way through. I can't believe this. This is incredible. Not good for the DRS trade, but it doesn't matter in the rain. Batman gets ahead of Berger. What a bit of battling that was, as the front runners are slowly pulling away. Right, we're going to go 2 tyres. Here we go. These two are still battling, as they're still going for it. Wow, they're still going for it, and Batman has won the war. And I wonder how, at what cost, battery-wise, as the Alpine of Big T, has been pushed off the circuit. Great car control to keep them going. I think no wing damage sustained. Brilliant recovery by Big T. They're back in the race. But this group is getting their elbows out as per certain and putting on the early race show. Ryan Berger in the fight for 11th. Meanwhile, Martin Varga has both jumped after Darnis and Spinks there, who hasn't quite got turbo mode on at the moment. But Swifty out in front as they lost about 2 tenths there to the Laurel Fusion, who is hunting them down. With Eric Biscuit dropping off a little bit there, as these group of cars are all fighting for precious points in the Drivers' and Constructors' Championship there. So, as it looks like I Know Rizzy, have they got the charisma to go for it? They're deploying a lot of battery. I think they're going to go for it. Round the outside. Oh, great move there. Lots of confidence, lots of riz from the Williams, and they are into 12th place. Is the McLaren going to respond? No, they are denied there. Meanwhile, Toxic is sitting there rubbing their hands together, watching this. They just got a bag of popcorn, and they're here for the. Well, it says they're here for the fun, I suppose, but who knows? Right, I think the action has calmed down a bit here. Oh, what an exciting start to the race this one was! Right, Daredevil then, in 4th place, is holding off the charging Fridge. Oh, this could be an overtake here, this could be an opportunity. Again, since we last spoke, the ERS has changed, and Fridge is going to go for it round the inside. A purple sector 1. But Daredevil has the traction on the outside and has managed to get past. I wonder if maybe lowering the diff on the throttle has given Daredevil the confidence they need. But the Great Dane is into 4th, which is crucially helping out their teammate, who has found a lot of time on Swifty. They have closed the gap out at the front. It's now down to just 4 tenths, a 2-tenth reduction in the past lap since we checked on them at that very spot actually. Further down, Fado in the RB doing brilliantly in the first race with me as commentator, and they're hanging on very well. I think they're coming under threat now from Dave Raptors, one of the experienced veterans, the tacticianer themselves. Number 6 flies round the inside. Not a lot the 95 RB can do, but Fado will slot into 7th. They're going to try and make a move as, the Mercedes of Fridge is trying there, but is locking up a little bit there. 2 overtakes didn't happen. Further down, I know Rizzy is on the offensive. Ryan Berger. Leighton sadly has dropped a little bit down. Big T has made a move around the outside. Through goes Big T, it seems. Oh, yes, it is. What a great move by the Alpine. Oh, bit of front wing damage there, maybe for Turbo Sphinx. Alongside of Darnus, as Big T is drifting that car. Wow, it's great racing here. As Ryan Berger, his teammate, meanwhile, sends it on the inside of Leighton. Leighton did not see it coming, it seems. And now he's having to put a lot of battery here to try and get past. He's going to box in the Alpine, and the Williams are going to go for it. They're going to go 3 wide. Now, surely this is not a good idea, but somehow they all keep it clean. But this section can often be tricky, especially put on the throttle. Oh, as the RB there has a little bit of wobble. And further behind, Toxk is closing up and has got into 13. What? He's going to go for it again. No, he's not going to try through cops. I was going to say, he's not going to try that. That would have been crazy. But Toxk has done it. He's psyched out for Williams. And he's got a double overtake done in 2 corners. Incredible scenes here today. Right, up the front, Laral has closed the gap down. It's trailing at about 4 tenths at the moment. 5 tenths, it's hovering around that mark. Meanwhile, Fridge still stuck behind there. Well, again, the Aston Martin did a great job. Fridge just can't seem to have that final bit in the car to get them past. But coming through now, let's see what they can do. As Fridge trying to sniff around for a move, can't find the traction they need. Meow Slayer has got past the LB for Doe with an absolute send into turn 1. Has that cost them on the exit to turn 3? Yes, it does! And the 2 of them bang wheels. No front wings lost. But the Red Bull's given them wings, as I know Vizzy has got off the course at turn 1, akin to Jogo and News Crash. 2022, but thankfully Crazy Rizzy is still in the race. The number 95 is going to try go around the outside, can't quite find the traction, and the 93 of Meow Slayer has slayed into 7th place, holding up the RB convoy. Now Karen Fado trying to find the switchback. Toxk is through. There's a yellow flag. Oh, there's a bit of front wing loss there of someone. I don't know which car it is. We need to find out. I think it is. Toxk has lost their front wing. Oh, this is not ideal in these conditions. Are they going to hold on to Batman for their 11th place? But no one else seems to be involved. As Toxk is still hanging in there, despite the worst front wing. It's damaged to the left end plate, so not looking worse for the right-handers. But it seems to be that they're keeping the car in a good nick. So maybe they're just praying for a safety car. Who knows? As of the track, can I say it's dry? Not really, as I think Batman is going to go for a move. He's lunging it around the outside. The number, I think it's 97, but do quote me, that font is terrible in grey. But it's not quite enough, it seems, as he still is going for it. Round the outside, and Toxk with a broken front wing valiantly holds on there. Excellent news there for Leighton, just pulled away. Remember that is 10th place. That is one precious point for grabs as Ryan Berger is looking to try and get past Alexander at the front. Morale Fusion is 8 tenths now as Ryan Berger tries to send it round the outside into turn 3. Do they have enough for the switchback? Not quite, it seems. Up the front then. Morale Fusion has dropped a bit of time despite going purple through sector 1. Swifty has managed to pull a few tenths here and is currently in 2nd place. Not even giving them the slipstream. It's genuinely that intense here from the Williams. Obviously we can't tell with the ELS battery, but looking at the graphic, I think Swifty's been pushing a little bit there. Might give Morale the opportunity they need. Let's see here, as they've lost a little bit of time. It's not quite going to be enough. Further down, as Daredevil's battle has now turned into a potential overtake from Fridge. He's been stuck by the Aston Martin for quite a while. He's going to use all the power he's got. He's going to go around the outside of the Aston. What a move from our lead director, Fridge, the number into 4th place at long last. Meanwhile, Fado managed to slice their way into 7th with a great overtake, but they are starting to shake a little bit. Maybe it's that tyre wear or a bit too much diff. But they are in 7th, Meowslet in 8th now, Alex in 9th, and no changes at the back. So, everybody has managed to keep it clean. I am impressed. Not a single penalty at this stage. Very impressive considering the conditions. They are noticeably getting lighter, so I'm wondering if whether there's going to be some dry weather running perhaps later on in this race. Oh, as I say that, I read the message from Swifty, our race leader. Thank you, Swifty in advance. It is going to be a wet to dry race. So there we are, it is going to be a one-stop. The question is, only the drivers really know, what tyre is the best to go on, as Big T has made a big send. And by the way, it is into 16th place. But now, it's the overtake could happen sometime soon, as Eric's Biscuit is just vibing. They're just chilling. They know they don't need to push too hard at this stage, and they're actually managing to keep it quite competitive. If these two start fighting, Biscuit is brought into the battle. Further down the track, there might be a move with an RB, as Alex there, the number 29, is trying to help out their teammate in the 95. Can they make a move? Not quite. The Malfusion setting up at the time, and Biscuit going even faster for the record here. Let's have a look. Where is it? Oh, as Varga there gets the first 3-second time penalty. Literally those two setting time 1:38.1 each, with Biscuit's time just 200 faster. Unfortunately, Martin Varga there in the Haas, first to get a track penalty, sadly, of tonight's racing. However, it is looking close at the front. Laral has found not quite enough time at the moment to go for a move. Meanwhile, Fridge has managed to clear off Daredevil as the track is drying. Big T has got a penalty for track extensions as Daredevil's gone wide of shape. So is Dave Raptors. The track is drying. These tyres aren't quite as good. They're going to go side by side. Not through Cops Corner. Surely not. Yes, they are. As Dave Raptors backs up before that moment happens. But the Aston Martin defends onto 5th valiantly. Is the number 19. In fairness to them, great stuff there from the Great Dane. As Dave Raptors is in 6th for now, as their teammate of Raptors, Leighton, is holding up the trade for the final point, putting in a great defensive shift. Is there going to be an overtake for 5th meanwhile? Dave Raptors holds back, goes for a lunge. Yes, they do. They lick the stamp and sent it. And the Ferrari is into 5th place there. Further behind, the cars in Group 3 at this stage are not Group 4, sorry. I'm not going to go for it later because it's a little bit wide down on the exit. The Ferrari Tifosi power not working for them, but it is a 5-car train, all with the chance of 1 point. Remember, Toxkate is keeping on to this, and he has front wing damage, so how he's doing that, I have no idea. I couldn't imagine personally. But the Sauber trying to make a move. Leighton putting in a brilliant defensive shift, to hold off all this pressure is not an easy thing to do. They're doing a fantastic job within these first 9 laps. And still holds up to 10th. Ryan Berger trying to go around Toxkate, but can't quite find a way through here in the wet conditions, as they will be drying up as this race proceeds. I think actually, come to think about it, yes, I think this battle is the most interesting one at the moment. For 10th place, which starts with Leighton, and then goes down to Toxkate, followed by Ryan B, then Batman, and then Alexander in Red Bull in 14th. There's all Ryan Berger goes for it. An absolute second and a half. Brilliant confidence there from the Alpine, capitalising on Toxkate's broken front wing, and that Alpine is into 11th place. Fantastic stuff. Great stuff to watch. As the Ferrari is out of shape. The track is starting to dry. I wonder if it's time for some dry tyres. But having said that, unless you're going to put the softs on, they're not really going to be ideal on this stage. Whoa, as Leighton there shows the elbows there to Ryan. He has to sit back there, hold on tight, and have another go at that corner. Toxk in 12th, Batman holding on to 13th, meanwhile the gap in the front currently is 7/10 between Swifty and Laral. And Martin Varga is the first in. So, the Haas is the first driver into the pits, it seems. As Fado has jumped up into 7th in the background, along with Big T and I know Rizzy. So, let's see. It's mediums for Martin. It's mediums and mediums. So they're thinking the mediums can go to the end. It can. It'll be very difficult, but they can make it work. So, in comes the 85, the 13, and the we don't even get to see what rally car is. It's fantastic. And eventually in the game, and the number 5, ball box for mediums. Now, Swifty is going to probably use his teammate as some sort of barometer. He has lost the 10th realistically to Laral. And Laral just slowly sitting on him, taking his time, managing the race. Toxk with a 3-second time penalty. Understandable given the lack of front wing. Are they going to box? No. Again, there is a real difference in this game, I've noticed. If you don't come in at the right lap, it could really, really cost you because the tyres just don't get up to grip. There needs to be a real dry line forming before you should take the risk. As one of the RBs is taking a risk as Alex runs wide and his teammate Fado is in. So the number 95 is taking the gamble. Brave call. If they feel it's worth it, it's worth it. Let's see what the 95 is going to do here. As he goes past the Red Bull garage, the Ferrari, the Mercedes, the McLaren, the Aston Martin, the Alpine, the Williams, and finally starting into grid box 8 goes on to the medium tyres. Interesting. Let's see how this one unfolds for the number 95. They are the next car to jump. Are they going to jump Martin Varga and company? Yes, I think they will. So I think it's a little bit too early, one might say. But let's see. There's a yellow flag, and it's there. Fado has lost their front wing. It's such a shame there. Lost the front wing, and that is going to be a long, long ride back, proving, as all these guys have a good old slip slide here, you can see the medium's just not quite with the right amount of grip, and I think it's not quite the time for the drivers to switch just yet. I think it was a noble attempt from the 4 who did. Not too much to lose from their POV, but it has cost them dearly. And I think, again, staying on these tyres is the right thing to do. It seems the Swifties struggling here. The leaders on the line. The route, they're really able to stay in the cold water to keep these tyre temperatures cool. As Dave Raptors rolls into the pit lane, can they slow it down in time? The number 6 does. Just about. They are in. So, what tyres? I suspect it's mediums, but we don't know. Obviously, the mediums don't have as much grip in terms of heating up and getting used to these conditions. And coming in now, there we are. On to goes apparent mediums. I think with the way it's working out, they should jump ahead of the current medium runners. So, better to wait out is the message for the drivers up front, I think, at the moment. As Dave Raptors is into 11th, 12th, as Alex is coming in. Let's see what the RB does. Another pair of mediums for the RB. Are they going to be their teammate? I think they might just about beat them, but they're going to have to come in with another front wing. Yes, they will. They'll beat Ino Rizzi. So I think staying out in this scenario with this game seems to be the way forward in these types of races. But Swifty is staying out in front, and it's very, very difficult because your gut feels you should pit, but based on the lap times of everybody I've been seeing, I don't think it's quite time yet. It's going to be very close though. The question is Laral going to go for it? Is he going to have the advantage? Remember, Aston Martin comes before went into the pits. Is he going to go for it? Not quite a good. I think Spartan's back out of it there, as Swifty is struggling a lot there. Oh, he's drifting. He is not going to box though. He's going to stay out with Biscuit, staying out Fridge, also stayed out Daredevil. Are they going to take a gamble? Or as they drift in front of the corner? No, they're staying out too. Right, what about these group of cars here? Now Slayer is in 6th, a nice comfy 6th. What are they going to do? They're going to stay out, they're going to come in. They are going to stay out. Again, this condition would be perfect, they would be for the softs. But the harder tyres you want to go onto, the track has to be more and more dry basically. As the medium runners, I don't think they're quite gaining at the moment. It's not deal as later. Number 25. Again, it's almost as if the Sphinx listens to my stream. This is what the driver should do. If they wanted to come in early, box the softs. Because the softs are basically more grippy. So you'll be able to have more confidence to fling the car around and then box for another pair of wheels. Or even another pair of softs, depending on how long they last. But I think my gut tells me the Sphinx has played a masterstroke based on my understanding. But let's see what the 25 can do. Keep your eyes peeled on the number 25. Turbo Sphinx there. Let's see what they can do as they're approaching Alex on the mediums. But up the front, as the Ralph Fusion's going to go for a move on Swifty, but can't quite find the way past as the Ferrari of, I think, Dave Raptors has spun, and Swifty's coming in! The Williams is in, as is the McLaren. They're going to take the call, even though Dave Raptors has just spun on the mediums. Oh, this could be terrible. This could be terrible. Oh, someone else is off. I don't know who. Laurel takes the lead. Who is off? Oh, it's a lap car. Okay, it's not even in the lead contention. Right, what are they going to do? Let's find softs for Biscuit. Softs for Fridge. Mediums for Swifty. I'm just saying, I think Biscuit and Fridge have done the right thing here. I think the softs are faster. Judging by Turbo Sphinx, he has kept it on the track. Not quite finding too much time relative to the mediums. Oh, strategy masterclass. We love it. As Leighton, he goes to put the power down. I can't quite get to Swifty, but those mediums are not going to be great straight away. It's definitely worth it. He is struggling on them, but so are those Inters. Remember, the Ferrari has been using them for 13 laps. Oh, they're absolutely dead. And Swifty's absolutely trying to keep it going, but can't quite find the way. As he gets his elbows out. Oh, this is getting a bit close. Oh, jeepers creepers. Ryan Berger there goes for the attempt, but Leighton shows him the door, and Toxke there in fifth, who's hanging in there despite a broken front wing. So a really great first stint. Now, oh, Biscuit has lost their front wing. Biscuit has made a bit of a spin and lost their front wing. That could change the lead of the race. A Red Bull, I think, is off, and it is Alex. Alex is off, sadly. Laurel Fusion, I think, just set a purple sector. They mean business. I think it's them anyway. But let's see here. They're doing the overcut. What tyres are they going to go on? I don't know if Softs can go for 13 laps. That is a very tall order. But let's see here. Raspado's got into harsh here. Lose. But let's see here. Laurel Fusion is boxing for Softs. Right, Swifty all struggling on the exit there. Let's see what happens now. Laurel is onto the soft tyres. As they've left the pit stop, one back Marcus has had a little spin there for Doe with a 10-second speedy penalty, just not their day-to-day, it seems. But Swifty is putting the power down. It's going to be a race to the start line. But he has done it. The undercut has worked, and Swifty takes back the lead of the British Grand Prix. But Laurel Fusion is going to be faster right now. Bearing in mind they've just boxed with Sops, don't have to heat them up that much. They can fly. Leighton and Toxicate are the two drivers who've yet to stop, holding on to third and fourth. They're going to go forward in the battleground. They are fighting each other. As Leighton getting the elbows out there. And this has left Toxicate a little bit stunned. I wonder if Toxicate should just let the Mercedes through. He's not going to. Sends Fridge the long way round. As remember, Biscuit has got front wing damage like Toxke here. So this is going to be very interesting. Right, we've got these two now on the intermediates. And what about these two up the front? No changes in the front group as it stands. Fridge looking to make a move here. Oh, Toxke we can see in the mirrors. I just can't find a way past though for the Mercedes. It might happen now. Coming down the start-finish straight, they got the better exit, and on the soft tyres, absolutely flown past. Can they try and get Leighton as well? And Leighton has put up some very good defensive moves. Let's see here, as the Ferrari slams the door. Shut as those two box. And Fridge is up into third. Laurel Fusion has lost a little bit of time. Swiftly setting the fastest lap of this race, and now Fridges too. Morale not quite in the groove just yet of this stint of the race. Those two are boxing on too. A pair of softs for the Ferrari, a yellow flag for the RB I think there, and a pair of mediums for the front wing change for the Sauber. Great stuff by Topskate to keep, going on that stint with a broken front wing. Fair play, absolutely fair play. Fair play. So, the order now is Swifty in the lead of this race, chasing Morale Fusion, who's out of DRS, in second, Fridge in third with the fastest lap, Eric's Biscuit in fourth, Daredevil in fifth, Meow Slayer in sixth, Dave Raptors in seventh, who's fighting on to Ryan Berger for 8th place. With the power of DRS, the BWT water tap is open, and the Ferrari will let Ryan Berger through. Ryan B goes a little bit deep, a little bit on the throttle there. Bit of throttle issues. Is Dave going to try the move? Alex has retired. It's into pit lane, so no safety car will be brought out. And Ryan Berger is into 7th place. Dave Raptors is now down into 8th. His teammate Leighton's in 9th. With the Sphinx in 10th place there, making the undercut work, even though softs are going to feel dreadful towards the end of this stint. As Fridge has managed to close up to Morale Fusion here. So let's see what happens as Dave Raptors now opens the DRS flap. Let's see what happens here. So there's a Mercedes of Sphinx going wide as Dave Raptors roars through, and Alexander the Great flies through with the Red Bull as the Sphinx made a mistake and number 25 is down the order. With Swifty in front, Fridge, I'm not sure for the DRS. Is the Patronus flap going to open? It is open, and Morale doesn't have it. So the advantage is in Fridge's corner now, and he should be able to close up. The RB gets up the way. Fridge is pumping in. Fastest lap after fastest lap. They are on the push mode, it seems, as they have just set a purple sector 1 after getting the fastest lap of the race. This could be one very close finish indeed. As Swifty is in front by 1.1 seconds, but Laral doesn't look as fast as Fridge, I've got to say, with the camera angle. Fridge is able to just chuck the car in more. He's absolutely going for it, and he's going to get in the DRS. There's not going to be an overtake just yet, as Biscuit with the broken front wing there, as it crumbled off. The McLaren is in 4th, with Daredevil in 5th there. So, keep your eyes on that. Meanwhile, further down the order, as Dave Raptors there, trying to get past Ryan Berger, as we're going to go on board because it's a great camera angle. Let's see here, through Maggots, through Beckett, through Abbey, through Chapel. No overtakes just yet, as I think there could be a move, as the Round Fusion really has been trying. With the 29.1, Fridge, the number 37, is getting closer and closer to an overtake, as Dave Raptors in the background gets a great move down, and Ryan Berger's going to try and fight it on the left-hand side of the road, but Dave has the traction on the outside and has been able to keep it, as his teammates now in the battle, who we know I'm sure will be great for Dave to see him in the fight, as Fridge is on the hunt of Morale Fusion, who themselves have just pumped in a fastest lap of the race there. So number 21 really is doing the best they can, but if they're not quite able to get the DRS, if Fridge is getting faster, maybe it's more strategic to just let him through, stay with him, and then you get to the leader in a faster amount of time. Let's see here, the DRS detachment is now, but I think at only 100. Morale is off and Fridge is not. Let's see here. Will that 100th cost him? We'll find out now, as Fridge with the undercut, remember, slightly more warm soft, is flying at this stage, with the RAL having no battery to respond. Fridge seeming to have all the power in the world coming out of the battery pack in the Mercedes. Let's see here if he comes thundering through now. And yes, the three of them just set fast on the rest of the cars, get 3 seconds time. Full context, by the way, because that flashed so quickly on the screen. No, a 129 from, what's it called? What was that now? 129.1 from Swifty, a 28.5, 8.5 from the route, and an 8.1 from the Fridge. Let's see what can they do. They've got to keep themselves cool and under pressure. Let's find out. close, but no cigar, as Laral has finally closed up to Swifty. Even though, remember, the mediums will come into play at the end of this race for the Williams. The number 35 has to hold on for dear life as the numbers 21 and 37 are on hot pursuit, it seems. Going to go on board here with the lead group. Further down the order, Reinberg is still behind. There, absolutely blocked, nothing Swifty could do. I think it was unprecedented. The Williams was caught napping and off guard, and Laral Fusion has taken the lead of the British Grand Prix with only 7 racing laps to go and the fastest lap. That is a statement from the Aston Martin. He is shaken and stirred past the Williams, and now the Williams has got in the kraken of Fridge, but Laral rocking up under pressure, it seems, while their teammate is up in a 10th. What can the Mercedes up the front do? Let's see here. The DRS flap is open, both those cars get it, remember, but more batteries in the Mercedes. He goes to the outside, Swifty shows the door, but a great move around the outside. What a confident statement from Fridge. The Flying Dutchman really is flying today at the British Grand Prix as they're up in the 2nd place, and now I've just got Laral Fusion in the way. All this driving up on the tyres is not going to bite them with tyre wear at the end of the race. I do wonder the race pace. They seem to be quite cheesed off the fact they do get that pole position. They let that streak fall. I wonder if this is going to be that statement of intent. Laral has run out of battery. Fridge is going to go for the move. Not all they can do. Nice and easy. And Fridge has taken the lead of the British Grand Prix with just 6 laps to go. Incredible stuff. Up the front with the Mercedes on top of the Aston Martin and then the Williams. Wow, wow, wow. Meanwhile, Daredevil there makes a great move for 4th. He's finally caught up and got past Biscuit again. Biscuit with a broken foot wing. Not a lot they could do there. Not a lot they could do. Shame, because I think that would have put the McLaren in this group of cars as Dave Rattle in the background gets past Ryan Berger. As they've been fighting so hard, and their teammate's going to try and make something out of it. Can't quite find a way through, but down the first start finish straight of lap number 21 as Leighton jumps into 8th place past Ryan Berger on the mediums. Let's see here, there's no moves. Oh, the Haas of Varga is off, sadly. The force is not with them. I think they have a bit too much G-force there, and they nearly went out the race, but thankfully managed to keep it on the road and in good condition, and the Haas does continue as they're coming through Cops Corner, as the leaders are now coming to Cops Corner now. But let's see here, Fridge is in the lead now. There's no need to push at this stage. Realistically, it's a game of DRS chicken with these three. As long as they can stay within a second of each other, they will fight. Leighton also getting past Dave Raptors there for 7th place as the Spigs has got past Alexander for provisionally the final point. As we've just got 4 laps to go. I was going to say he's retired in the pit lane. Okay then, as the Haas is retired in the pits. Let's see what happens here as Fridge has used a bit of power there. Not a lot they can do. And Laral Fusion there in 2nd place, number 21. Then comes Swifty close behind. Again, those mediums starting to pay dividends at the end of this race. Those two opted for the shorter term, but now have to deal with the longer term consequences of being on the softs as Alexander's retired! Safety car is called! Alexander the Great is out. I think, oh, what a nasty crash. A little bit of concentration loss. Everybody's going to go on the softs. Surely, I think Big T already has. Everyone, box for softs if you got them. If you haven't, well, you're going to look a bit like a fool as we have got the massive finish, ladies and gentlemen. So, 3 laps before the end, I think would be lap 23. So, they've got a lap to get round the track before the safety car comes in. Everybody's boxed for the softs. This has brought some people to play like Biscuit. You know, they can now get that front wing mended. So, again, I think it's going to be lap 23 when the safety car will come in. So it's either 23 or 24. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see now. We're gonna get a massy finish. Oh, how exciting! Show Laurel, says Machu. Well, there you go. There you go. For the whole safety car, we'll just keep it on the route. Right, so. Go. Yeah, everyone's going to come in. Naturally, I think you'd be crazy not to. I think the Alpines are going to stay out. I think that's Big T, but they're going to go on and lap themselves. So I don't think they're going to catch the back of the safety car queue anyway. So actually that's how Big T's raced up quite a bit there. Yeah, everyone's boxed the stops. If they don't, I'd be very surprised at this stage. But let's see what happens here. As Laurel has used all their soft tyres and has gone onto the mediums because they've run out of softs. I do wonder if that might be curtains for their race, but we'll see. We will see. As Daredevil has not opted to stop and is going to take the lead. Again, this makes sense. There's only a lap or two to go. And maybe it's to help out their teammate. Who knows? But again, I'm not too sure as they just slow down. So it's an Aston Martin 1-2 at the moment. So yeah, very good stuff from Aston Martin there today. As Laurel is weaving, he's like, come on, let's go racing already. But the field has to catch up. So everybody except for Laurel is on fresh, soft tyres. Oh, this will get interesting. This will get interesting. Again, once again, thank you to all the wonderful partners: Track Titan, NordVPN, Sony, Insider, Chronology, Pitlane Prince 5, W3 Wrap, and Motor Racing, along with all the staff and stewards, for taking the time out to make this race a reality. If, however, you want to still with us, stay with us as we as we switch back to the main broadcast. Currently, over at our main channel, www.twitch.tv/CRF2 League, we have our broadcast the 12 hours of Bathurst, and there'll be roughly 3 hours left of racing. So you've skipped probably the boring part and just get the exciting part. How fun for everybody there. That race, I will actually leave a link to them. Okay, but we are on CRF Racing League 2, so if you just put on CRF Racing League, take away the 2, you'll get to CC race, the 12 hours of thirst. Yeah, there it is, 24, it's coming in. Okay, I just want to make sure, is Daredevil's gamble worth it now? I'm not too sure. I think that might have been ill-advised, either 24 or 24. And looking back, with hindsight, maybe that wasn't the best thing to do. Maybe they think they're going to hold them off. I mean, 9 laps is a lot, but there is a bit of life left. Remember, there is a safety car, so we'll preserve some life in these tyres. What are our predictions, people? My prediction, I'm going to say, as there's an RB out of sync, everybody, let's just be ready for the restart. I think I'm going to say, a Fridge win. Their pace. Ooh, as Swifty went off the course! Oh, Swifty's been clipped under the safety car. 10-second penalty for colliding with Biscuit. Oh, that could be absolute curtains for the Williams race. Did I say Swifty was going to win and then that happened? I am genuinely sorry for that commentator's part there. I can't believe this drama under the safety car. I've not even got to go racing yet for the massive finish. So Swifty, unless they can get that penalty removed, is going to be, well, out of winning the Grand Prix. So now, you've got Daredevil on the very old soft tyres, Fridge on a fresh set of softs, Laurel on a fresh set of mediums, and Biscuit, who's back in the running. Good in the interior, getting a bit of damage at the transition, and had to do that entire stint. They could be a factor in this. Meow Slayer might be able to, and the Ferraris, if they can work together, could be a little surprise package. You know, Dave Raptors is great at working unison. The Aston Martin then should be coming in for the restart, and the Massey finish is underway, ladies and gentlemen. 2 laps of exciting race to go. Thank you to all 7 of you who are here. It really does make a lot of good vibes. I mean, some people here. Good luck to all drivers. Obviously, we hope for the best result possible. Quick, take a snapshot, admins. There you go. There you go, all the cars. Excellent. Okay. Right. This is it. Some have got penalties, some haven't. Oh, as the RBF gets out the way. I think that's part of the league rules. Very generous of them to just let everybody through. Their race is over. They might as well try and go for the fastest lap, I would think would be wise for them. But now, Daredevil has released the field underway, and we're about to go. Amazing overtake through the outside of turn 3 and takes the lead in the British Grand Prix. Meanwhile, Daredevil and Swifty battling out for second. Again, there's nothing they can do. Biscuit is going to go through Cops side by side with Morale. Both keeping it clean. Daredevil, what are they going to do? Yeah, they're going to let their teammate do the right sense. Oh, and that's to let Biscuit through. Oh, touch wings there as Daredevil now is on a case of holding up the train. Fridge in the lead. Swifty is on the road in second, but really it's Laurel Fusion. And there's no DRS in the Massey finish. Oh, there is going to be DRS on the final lap here today. As Daredevil then running wide. Meow Slayer is going to take advantage here. Yes, they do. The number 86 is through. Daredevil doing the best they can, but again, those softs are so warm. They plan to take the gamble, but Fridge, fastest laps of the 27.5. Swifty in second place. There's a yellow flag. Someone's off. It is Adonis Black in the Red Bull there. A day in the red for them, sadly. As Biscuit is looking to go for a move. Dave Raptors rolls past. The Aston Martin's Ryan Berger tries to get past Leighton. Down the final lap though. Swifty can't respond. Laurel's got the DRS. Leighton late on the brakes and gets the move past Daredevil as they are dropping through the order here. As Ryan Berger goes side by side with Spinks, and Toxk is still going to make a move. Oh, Ryan Berger might go for a 2-on-1 Happy Meal here. Yes, they do. They sent the McDonald's past them, and the fast moves are coming in thick and fast from the Alpine car right there. Meanwhile, they're going to go side by side in the battle for third. Laurel running out of soft tyres, and there's not a lot that he can do now to defend, especially on DRS. He's used everything he's got, but Biscuit will make the Aston Martin crumble in the slipstream, and they are through. Any other overtakes going on? Yes, there is! Leighton with Raptors with the move round the inside. What a great bit of overtaking there for 5th place. But above all, their qualifying streak will be broken, but their race pace is not. Fridge wins the British Grand Prix. Biscuit will take second on the road. Laurel Fusion in third. Dave Raptors fourth. Meow Slayer in the Haas in fifth. Leighton sixth. Daredevil seventh. Ryan Berger eighth. Batman ninth. And I know Rizzy. And he managed to get a point. Great stuff. Tox K 11th. Sphinx 12th. 50 30th. Adonis 14th. Syndical 15th, and Fado in 16th, with Alexander, Varga and Alex all retiring from this race. What an eventful stream that has been. Oh my goodness. Ryan Berger has been given the in-game driver of the day for the Alpine team. Oh, who gets it in my opinion? I don't know. I think there's so many good ones. Obviously, I think our race winner today, you know, was the winner of the main group. Fair play to them. I've got to say, shout out to as well Laurel Fusion there for being able to keep up. You know, I mean, Fridge is a fast driver. We've seen that, them taking nearly all the poles this season. So, yeah, very good stuff to keep up with. Also, honourable shout out to Eric's Biscuit for taking front wing damage and Tox K, but sticking it through in their respective stints and managing to turn around into some pretty good results for the McLaren, and a respectable one given the circumstances for the Sauber there. Fridge wins from Biscuit in second, Laral Fusion third, Dave Raptors fourth, Meow Slayer in fifth, Leighton in sixth, Daredevil in seventh, Ryan Berger eighth, Batman in ninth with I Know Rizzy in 10th, Tox K 11th place with the Sphinx in 12th, Swifty 30th, the Dinos 14th, Big T in 15th, and Fado in 16th with Alexander, Varga and Alex all retiring via choice from this Grand Prix. I have been Marlboro. Thank you all so much for watching, and please now enjoy the CRF Racing League streams. So just take away the 2, place it with the 1, and enjoy the remaining bits of the 12 hours of Bathurst. Next week then, on the 5th of October, we'll be going live for round 5 of our championship, the halfway point at the Hungarian Grand Prix. But for the rest of September, you've got a lot of CRF goodness to look forward to. Tomorrow, on the 29th of September, 7:30 British time, we have got Tier 1, the finest, best of the best drivers, going around these iconic Silverstone roads, with Tier 3 taking action on Monday, on the 30th of September. And once again, thank you to all the staff and stewards for making this happen, along with our sponsors. I'm going to try and say them off my memory now. Track Titan, Motor Racing, 3D Wrap, Sealy, Exidax, Rogue Energy, Fiverr, Pit Lane Prince, Dubby. I think I said them all right. Let me just check I did. Thank you to all 6 of you who are still here. Again, I implore you, please take away the 2 from your URL at the top of your screen, or just search up CRF Motorsports and head to the main account. Let me just check. Yes, I said them all. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Until then, take care. Bye bye.